how I got my ADHD diagnosis in the UK at age 23. So I wrote a list on why I feel I have ADHD and the traits that I do have for that. I then went to my GP and said I want to be referred for ADHD diagnosis. They asked me why. I showed them the list. I think they asked me to answer a couple of questions as well. They then referred me on to Psychiatry UK and somewhere else, but I can't remember the other name for the other place where I got referred to. Fast forward 2 years later, I was still on the waiting list. Couldn't feel like I could cope with my ADHD. I knew that I had it, I just was waiting basically. I then heard about the right to choose method. Basically, the right to choose method is a pathway through the NHS that gets you diagnosed quicker and there's not really any costs involved. So I went back to my GP. I then asked to be referred through the right to choose method and through ADHD 360 because I felt like that just aligned with me more than Psychiatry UK. And I'm really glad I went through ADHD 360 as well, just because I really found it beneficial. So I've done that. I've had to fill out forms with ADHD 360, like I had to do with previous ones as well. You'll get like a link to set up a portal and stuff, but if you haven't heard from them within like a month, I'd ring them and just say kind of what's going on with the referral and if they've definitely got it. So you're on the waiting list for the referral the day that they receive the referral. So say it was the 5th of February, you would be on the waiting list from the 5th of February rather than like by the time you fill out all the forms, if that makes sense. So filling out the forms later on doesn't really like hold anything back, to be fair. I don't believe anyway. So yeah, anyway, fill out the forms, then you just kind of waiting as you were before. The waiting list when I went on it was around 6 months, but I did get it expedited due to something that happened that I feel like made my ADHD worse. Fast forward from September last year to February this year, I got the diagnosis in February, start of February. I then started my medication around the middle of February. And the assessment is an hour and a half to 2 hours long. Mine was, I think, just under an hour and a half. The more information you can put on the forms, the better, in regards to childhood, in regards to, you know, any adults that have been in your life that feel may be able to say things about your ADHD or the traits that you feel like you may have regarding that. It just gives the clinician a better understanding and it helps with the assessment, I feel. So yeah, that's how I got diagnosed. Basically go to the GP and ask for a referral through the right to choose method. And if they say they don't know what the right to choose method is, you can explain it, because that's what I actually did. I explained it to the GP in terms of what is right to choose method. If you get turned away, just keep going back. I know people that have got turned away. I know people that said it's a 5-year waiting list, 9-year waiting list for like ADHD assessment, which is, it's not true, to be honest. Because yeah, I just know that's not true, because ADHD 360 is now was when I checked around 8 month waiting list, so it's not a 9-year waiting list. And please, if you are struggling or you feel like, you know, the doctors don't believe you or they're trying to like palm you off, just keep going back, just keep persisting. I know it's difficult, but it's worth it to get that, you know, diagnosis if you feel like you want it. So yeah, that is that. I'm gonna do a video as well in regards to access to work and PIP. That's in regards to ADHD, and you can do it if like you struggle with autism as well, neurodiverse, you've got mental health condition. So yeah, I'm gonna do that now on the video. But if you have any questions, let me know. I already had a video on this, but I wanted to make another one because the other one was like twice as long as this. So yeah, hope that helps. You can also watch my other video if you want to though, because that might explain kind of what I fill in the forms. But yeah, anyway, that's how I got my diagnosis. Hope this helps. Like I said, any questions, drop them down below.